Live from South Georgia's #1 news source, this is News Center 10's Morning Update.
Good morning, it's 8:25 with a look at Georgia news. I'm Mesha Chance. Georgia senators are reviewing the record of the hearings into sexual harassment allegations against Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas in preparation for tonight's confirmation vote. Aides say neither Senator Sam Nunn nor Senator White Fowler have changed their position in support of Thomas, who grew up in Georgia. The Georgia senators were among 13 Democrats who announced their support for the conservative black judge before Oklahoma law professor Anita Hill's allegations of sexual harassment became public. The Albany mayoral race heated up last night as candidates met before the Citizens Advisory Committee in what amounted to the first debate of the 1991 election. Paul Keenan and Lamar Hudgens criticized each other's economic platforms and debated issues including crime, health care, and changing the present form of city government. They also criticized each other's political records, with Keenan starting early by blaming Albany's current economic problems on what he calls the Hudgens budget. Keenan used his opening statement to explain how the city lost more than $3 million when Hudgens was chairman of the Finance Committee.
It was his budget all the year long. And under that budget, the city of Albany suffered a financial loss in excess of $3 million, some $3,300,000. And the budget started off in the red, and it ended up deeper in the red.
Hudgens, meanwhile, said Keenan's economic program is too old-fashioned and characterized his opponent's platform as political rhetoric.
It would be easier, in my opinion, for Mr. Keenan to teach a possum how to cross the road without getting run over than to paint me as a big spending liberal.
Both candidates are scheduled to debate again on WALB television October 26th. The Sunbelt Agricultural Exposition opens today with a record number of exhibitors and an expected record crowd. The three-day agriculture show has 780 exhibitors. Featured items range from huge John Deere tractors to freshwater lobsters. At a media day preview at the Spencefield site of the show, Expo Director Ed White said the event keeps topping itself each year. Although this year's total of exhibitors is more than 100 higher than last year's record of 671, the displays are closer together this year, including more than 400 housed indoors.
Seniors, today your cataract can be removed with small incision. That means less restrictions and quicker recovery for you. Call now about small incision cataract removal.
Call the Georgia Eye Center at 435-9115. From your doorstep to ours and back again the same day. Seniors, we not only provide transportation, we accept your Medicare assignment. We make cataract removal easier than ever. Call the Georgia Eye Center at 435-9115.
Sumter County native Tom Perdue, a top aide for 12 years to former governors George Busby and Joe Frank Harris, is joining Republican Paul Coverdell's Senate campaign team. Perdue will serve as a full-time consultant and work in managerial, planning, and organization. Coverdell, who served until recently as director of the Peace Corps, is exploring the possibilities of a Senate race. The only announced Republican candidate is former U.S. Attorney Robert Barr. Georgia now has 1,600 state inmates sitting on local jails awaiting a cell in a state prison. The fast growth of the prison population in the last year and a slowdown in the construction of new prisons contributed to the backlog. In sports, the Pittsburgh Pirates defeated Atlanta 1-0 yesterday, taking Game 5 and a 3-2 lead in the games in the best-of-7 series. The National League Championship Series, which moves back to Pittsburgh for Game 6 tomorrow and Game 7, if necessary, Thursday. And the New York Giants blew a 20-0 lead in Pittsburgh, but managed a last-second field goal to beat the Steelers 23-20 in the NFL Monday night game of the week. Matt Barr kicked a 44-yarder with 4 seconds left. Here's a look at today's weather forecast. Clouds with some thunderstorms today with a high of 83. Tonight, early light rain and partly cloudy, low of 56 degrees. We're coming up on 8:30. Have a good day.